Alrighty, so we're gonna be doing all the call points, rotations, and I guess hardpoint calls for Ramazza. We're gonna start off, I guess, at C, since this is where we started off. There's not really a specific order I want to go in, but let's just start off here, and we're gonna start off with construction. So right back here, we have back construction. If anyone makes that call, they mean these stairs or this area right here. In here, this is bottom construction, anywhere inside of here. There are a ton of calls in this area. This is also a hard point, but I'll go back to that in a second. I'm just going to talk about the actual call points themselves first, then we'll do the rotation. This is mid construction, which can sometimes be confusing because people also call this top construction, but you can actually go higher than this as well. So I'll actually go up there as well. So top construction is up here. So sometimes people will say absolute top, or they'll say third floor construction, but this is actually top construction, which can be confusing because this is top construction, this is mid construction here, and then this can be top bridge, or also just the bridge itself. So which is kind of annoying, but whatever, because this would be top bridge and then you have mid construction, but your elevation didn't change, but only because of this area up here. This is top construction. So we have the bridge right here, we have the back of the bridge. So someone says, like let's say for P1, which is also here, someone's laying down at the back of the bridge, they mean that they're in here laying down like so. Alrighty, so we have this. We also have carpets. People also say top carpets, although there is no bottom carpets, just because it is elevated off the ground right here. We have carpet stairs, which is over here. This whole area is considered carpets, as far as up the stairs, all over here as well. This is all considered carpets. They don't really have a room for, or a name for this. You could call it mattresses if you want to. No one really makes this call because no one really chills in here. This is kind of like a pubs area where someone might just be in here chilling with a shotgun, something like this, waiting for someone to come around the corner. But yeah, we don't really do shit like that. Anyways, that's top carpets. We're going to continue on. This is the barbershop in here. This is also a hard point. This is P3. This is also the A flag, but I don't really call it. You can call it A, but most people just call it the barbershop or P3. This is also the A spawn. This area is super important for a hard point to get the spawns for the rotation. A lot of people like to chill in this area right here. This is a good spot to hold down for your team to get the spawns for the hard point. Also, you can kill people coming from ruins. You got this little bit of cover right here with the sandbags and the tires. Very good here. Also, another good spot to hold down is right here. You can lay down kind of in the grass a little bit. Very hard to see someone this far back. You can also shoot people coming from the carpet side stairs into this hard point. This is a good spot right here. I'm going to continue on. We're going to do a lap of the outside, then we'll go up the middle like we did in the last video as well. So this is the ruins right here, all the way through here. This is the ruins. On this side, since this is like a very important area, this is the arches or the pillars right here. So if someone is in the pillars, they mean like literally in this little area right here. It's very small, but if someone's like let's say for example right here, shooting from the pillars, right, shooting into the hard point from the pillars, something like that. This is the arches, like I said. We'll come back to the middle. This is the back alley, and this can be a little bit confusing, but if you're playing hardpoint, you might hear two different calls for back alley, but if you're in the ruins, you're not going to make the other call and have someone run across the entire map. We'll actually go back there afterwards as well. So we have here, let's see, so this is back alley. This is the gun shop street right here, right? I know it says back alley on the screen all the way along here, but that's way too big of an area to not give it names. So this is gun shop street. Sometimes you'll hear gun street as well. This is the gun shop, or I think it's called, yeah, gun shop right here. So we got bottom gun shop, we got top gun shop, shooting out here, right? Another good spot right over here. You can go on the roof out here. Over there that I'm looking at, that is called top secret, which can be a little bit confusing as well, but I'll explain why it is not just called top window. But this is the top secret right here. I'll go up there. Right here I'm on the truck. This is also the A search and destroy spot right here. Right. Let's continue on. Actually, I'll go up there afterwards. That's the middle of the map. So you have the gun street still going. This is the half wall. You can actually jump over to sandbags on the other side. Okay. This is P2 or C. Some spots that are good to hide and also know about here. This is the back area or back room of P2. People will hide right here and shoot up because they can be in the hard point as long as you're right past this line, right? So you can be hiding right here. So the L desk right here. You shoot this stuff down. You can see you can also just punch it down as well. Can I hit it down? Yeah, something like that. Just so you can see. Sometimes you don't want to do that so that people can't see you because like they can't obviously see through these little, I don't know, cups, whatever these are, holding tools, whatever. But yeah, this is the L desk. It's a good spot to get cover. Also lay down here to cover the back door. Another good spot is right here. You can actually jump up into the corner. I'm actually off the ground here. People hold down the sandbag door from here. People try and typically run in from the front door right here, or the gun shop door. Run in and they start shooting this way or start shooting to the middle because sometimes people will lay right here as well. So they'll run in and they turn the complete wrong way and you can just light them up before they get a chance to turn around. Of course, you will get called out if you sit here for a long time because of obviously playing CDL. Your opponents have headsets for the most part. They're going to say someone, as soon as you go into the gun shop door, turn left, and they will light you up because you have no actual cover. So you might want to start rotating around in this area. So maybe get a kill here, move over to here, get a kill over here, go behind here, get a kill here, go back here, get a kill here, right? Could even lay down. If somebody starts to come in, you can like stand up, get a kill right here, right? Just keep moving. This is a very, very hard point to hold down if you are getting rushed by so many different angles because somebody can come in from the back door. So right here we have the back door of P2, right? This is the area right here. You have the back area so they can actually flank you and come from this side, right? There's the sandbag door, which is this door right here, right? Coming through here. They can even come here, jump up over the half wall, and then come into the gun shop door as well, right here. So there's lots of different ways to get pinched or get flanked while you're holding this down. So you really do have to move around a lot. But yeah, that's enough about P2. We'll continue on. We've got sandbags right here. This little area is sandbags. And there's lots of sandbags in this entire map, but we call this area sandbags. So you're holding it down right here. This will also go on the other side as well. Head glitch both ways. A couple spots you can hold down, like back construction. Okay, so now we're in bottom mid. Bottom mid. I'm going to go back to construction and talk about all the other doors and stuff as well, because it's a pretty big, important area. So we have bottom mid, we have B, and now getting back to what I was saying about the other area by the ruins called the back alley. Behind here, this area right here is often considered a back alley as well. So it could be back alley construction, it could be back alley bridges, it could be behind the bridge, right? You have the back of the bridge, which is up there, then you have behind the bridge, which is down here. So there's lots of different calls. None of these calls are necessarily like in stone, as it's like this is legitimately known as the back alley, but like even on the screen it says bridge. All of this area is considered bridge. So if you're holding down P1, and this is important, if you're holding down P1, this would be considered the back alley. You would not say, oh, someone's at the back alley and you're going to run to the ruins. It makes no sense. Also, very important to know, if you yourself are in P1, you can get shot through the floor. Like, if someone goes like that, they can potentially kill you. Or at least hit you and then tell their opponents or tell their teammates where you're laying down, right? You can maybe even be able to see you through here as well, right? So if someone's like, okay, he's laying down on the construction side of the bridge at the back, someone can just shoot through here and just kill you, right? Or the opposite side would be the carpet side, shoot through here and kill you. Another thing you could also say for this area is someone is going back soaps, because this is the soap shop. Sometimes you'll hear a call for bottom soaps or just soaps in general. So if someone is, let's say for example, you're coming through here and someone comes through bottom mid and kills you, after your kill cam is like still happening or whatever, you might see them run and say they're going through soaps or back soaps. No one's really going to sit in here to do anything. They're just going to use this area to run through. So it'd be going back soaps and also going towards construction. Let's continue on. So we already did the barber shop. This is like behind the truck right here, barbershop truck, something like this right here. Obviously it's a truck. This area is considered not the gun shop. This is the shisha shop or the restaurant or cafe. A lot of people just call this place bottom shisha. There is no top shisha, but people just say bottom shisha or shisha itself. I think there's, yeah, right here, or hookah right there. We typically call it shisha though. There are tons of ways to get through here. This can take you to sandbags. Also, bottom mid. Like I was saying before, the bottom mid, we typically refer to the street, like this whole area through here, as bottom mid. So you're actually like outside. In here, you wouldn't say this is bottom mid just because it's not specific enough. So we would say bottom shisha. Okay, let's see where else we can go here. Get back out here to another, what is P3 again. Okay, go this way. Okay, this way, this way. Go out to the gun shop street right here, or gun shop itself. Okay, I don't think, actually I'm pretty sure there's like, yeah, there's no way to get upstairs from inside here. You have to go up a ladder, or we'll go to the stairs, which are over here. So these would be the top mid stairs. This is a very important call as well, top mid stairs. If somebody is coming up through here, this is top mid right here where I'm standing, this whole area. You can hold down a ton of areas from here, so you can shoot down into the barber shop. If you have control of this hard point, a lot of people will be running from either the ruins or from the bottom mid main street right here, or they might even go through the shisha bar itself and go right underneath you and then try and run into the front window. You can get tons of very easy kills from here, so you have to watch your back, because of course people can come up the stairs and then just kill you. So if they have dead silence on, you might find yourself in some trouble, but you'll at least get some good kills before anyone that happens to come up here. Okay, so we'll go back to here. This is considered secret in here. Just shooting out here towards the gun shop, right? At this window here. And also, this is, I guess, this is why it's important to have a different name here, because yes, there is a window here, but if anyone makes the call top mid window or ladder room, they mean this window right here. Also, there's this ladder right here, right? You can come down this ladder, right? Top mid ladder room or top mid window. That's this room. If they say top secret, they do not mean this room. If they say top secret and you think they mean this room, that is wrong. That's not what they're saying. Alrighty, so I think we've gone through everything except for I want to go through construction one last time. Let me see. Now we'll go this way. Here's another way to get up to top mid as well, or not top mid, top carpets. So go here, go across the bridge, back of the bridge here. I already talked about that. So with construction, there are a lot of places to get into this area, and it's very important to know. So right here, these are the zigzag stairs, right? So you can either call them zigzag stairs. If you're trying to be fast, you can just say zig or side stairs. This is zig or side stairs right here. Okay. We have the back door right here, which is also coming from back construction. Obviously makes sense in that regard. We have the construction. What would this be right here? We don't really have a name for this area as far as like construction stairs, because a lot of times people would say construction stairs and they don't think you're thinking of that. They would say right here. So instead, what would you call this? You could call this just inside construction stairs or inside stairs. If you know you're in this hard point, you just say to someone at the stairs. These would be the stairs. These are zigzag stairs. So you could differentiate it in that regard as well. This is the front door right here. Sometimes you'll hear the call double doors as well. Right here, we don't really have a name for this wall or anything like that. Typically, people don't really chill in this area just because you can get shot in the back by so many different spots. You can get shot here, shot here, shot here. Top construction can hit you. The bridge can shoot you. So a lot of people aren't going to really chill here. Domination, B is right here. Typically, people will get B and then they'll hide in this corner like this. Especially if like someone's like shooting at them, they'll either grab B, get in this corner, maybe like try and get back here, get a kill or something like that, or at least trying to escape. But as far as chilling right here, like probably not going to get a lot of action in this area. You could shoot down to top mid, but top mid will definitely have the angle on you since you don't have a ton of areas to go to as far as cover or escaping. You have to like run out into the open to get away from them. So yeah, not a lot really going down here. This whole area right here is considered still the front door of construction. Inside construction, as far as where people like to hide holding down this hard point, so one spot is going to be like right here, shooting this way towards zigzag. Oh, also we have the soap door. I didn't point that one out. Soap door. And the reason why this is a soap door and not the side door is because we already have a side door or side stairs, and that's just too specific, or not specific enough, I mean, to have a side door and then have a side stairs. So just keep it consistent. This is a zigzag or side stairs. And this is the soap door right here, coming from soaps, right? So another spot you can hide, of course, you got to have a lot of people in this hard point. You can't really hold this area down with one person just because it's too wide open. If someone happens to turn on you or like, get called out, you're kind of screwed. Either that or you have to be moving around a ton. So You can hide here. Sometimes you'll hide right here, shooting that way. Sometimes people will hide like right here. Another one I've seen as well is people will lay down right here, because as long as you are past this edge right here, you are in the hard point. And a lot of people will run right by, coming from back construction, like right here, and they will typically like jump and shoot this way, or like they'll jump, they'll shoot this way, and it's like you're already down here, they're missing their shots, and now they're dead. Or sometimes they'll even jump and try and shoot into this corner over here, like right here, something like that. Or they'll try and get this corner. Very often people will run right by you if you're right here, right? If they run by, or they think like, I can't find somebody, they start jumping around, looking, right, crouching, shooting. They can't find you, and they're already super dead at that point. So it's a really good spot. Of course, you really, have to be careful of someone coming down the stairs right here, but that's really the only spot. From the front door, if you're laying down right here, they're not going to see you right away. There's no chance. By the time they get around the corner, they have no cover, and you're already prone. You could be shooting them, no problem. If you really have to, you can move behind this pole right here. You would be out of the hard point, but as far as dipping out of the hard point for a second just to get a kill so that you don't die, and then you can move right back in just to save time for your team, and also not have to spawn way out if they happen to kill you out of the hard point. Super good as well. I think that's everything I want to talk about as far as in the bottom construction. So now, lastly, let's go through the rotation of the hard points themselves. So P1 is on the bridge. P1 is this bridge right here. Right? Okay, this is P1. You're going to want to get spawns for P2. P2 is way back in the cell phone shop or electronic shop, which is right here where C is. This is P2. To get the spawns here, you typically want to actually go behind this van. This is actually another call you can use, white van, because people do like to chill back here just to hold down this spot, right? Hopefully get their team to spawn back here. This is actually like, I wouldn't say it's like a broken spot, but it can be pretty difficult to deal with people that are this far back because it's very hard to see them, especially if you are coming from sandbags. If you jump over sandbags, if you come from bottom mid or from the front door construction, and you just start running out here, you're going to get destroyed because you have zero cover. You can't run away in any way. You're just right out in the open, and it's going to be a bad time. So definitely be careful with this. This is a good spot to hold down. So if you know that this is a good spot for you to be, always check to make sure if there's going to be somebody here that you get the kill first, or at least let people know if you do happen to die that this is where they are. All right, this is P2. Just really quickly, we talked about this area, all the spots you can chill as far as hiding, the L desk, stuff like that. Okay, so now we're going to go to P3, which is the opposite side of the map. Okay, let's go there. It's not the most efficient rotation as far as the direction I'm going, but that's fine. P3 is in here. Also, we didn't really talk about where to hold down in here, but you don't really want to sit here. This spot actually sucks. A lot of people do sit here. I have no idea why they do this. They think it's good. It's really shit because you can get killed all along here. Bottom shisha, top mid, top window. Ruins can hit you, pillars can hit you, the truck can hit you, bottom mid can hit you. Like this spot is ass. You don't want to sit here. If anything, sitting right here is substantially better. You can get shot through the wall, so be careful of that, but they at least can't see you. If somebody opens this door, it opens the wrong way, so they'll open it as well, and it'll give you even more cover because they have to come around the door and they can't actually see you, right? So if you get this door to open, it's very obvious if someone is there. That's one other reason why it's very good to go here. You can go like this. I wouldn't really do this unless you know for a fact your team is actually in the ruins and has the spawns at the back. You can do that for like a second if you want to get in the hard point. Let's say if someone was hiding around the corner, another good spot people will hide is right here up on this desk or on this table. So if you jump in the hard point at this door right here and you're just laying down and someone here, you're contesting them, so they have to try and either kill you out or get someone to kill you. So they might just jump down and start shooting like this. They're going to shoot over your head, and you can just kill them. So, good way to get a kill, get people out of the hard point right there. Yeah, that's mainly the main spots. So, 1, 2, 3, not 4. Don't go over there. It's not good. The last one, too, if you want to hold down this hard point, talked about before, hiding in the grass right there. You can shoot through. Obviously, you're not in the hard point, but you can alert your team if someone's coming through this door. This is the carpet's door, just because it comes from the carpet stairs right here. Anyways, this is P3. Spend a little extra time on this one, just explaining. So then now we got to bounce all the way back to the opposite side of the map because that's just how this is. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to jump off here, not die, hopefully. Now we're chilling. So this is P4 in here. This entire bottom floor of construction is P4. We already talked about what we're going to do in here, so let's get out of here quickly. And we're going to bounce back across the entire map again. And that's just what hardpoint is. Continuously making your entire team move back and forth, do a lot of traveling, so that you can't just hold it down and camp the entire time. This is P5 in the ruins. This is the last one before the rotation starts all the way over. So here, as far as hiding spots, it's kind of wide open. You have to have some good shooters on your team if you're going to hold this down. Or if yourself, you're going to stay out of the hard point. We'll talk about that as well. One spot is right here in the corner, so you can get the long shot on them. It's hard for people to see with the sun coming through as well, so it's not too bad. A lot of people will also hide up in this corner right here, or in this corner over here. Or if they're a little bit more brave, they might try and shoot people before they get there, because the gunshot street, you have zero cover as you're running along this area. So people will come up here and head glitch you, something like that. Sometimes people will hide like right here, so not necessarily in cover, but they have like a little bit of these rocks behind them and be a little bit harder to see them, right? Let's just lay down like this. I've also seen if you have the alley locked down, like let's say you have somebody up here, maybe they're just shooting like right here, right, like that. And then what you would be doing is you'd be like laying down right here, shooting this way, right? You're just not necessarily going to have a lot of sight lines that you can actually help to get kills, but it's very hard for someone to just like throw a grenade and hit you, especially if you have a trophy. Also, they have to get past your player that's up here or your player that's up here, and you'd be very well alerted of where your opponents are coming from. And if you're shooting right here, you're literally only worrying about pillars and the barbershop or the, what would it be, bottom shisha coming through. And if you're laying down pre-aiming, you should not be losing this gunfight. If they're running around the corner and you could be anywhere in this entire area, you should not be losing this gunfight. So this is actually a good spot just for getting points. If you're someone that's playing the hill, which typically I do for the most part, you are in pretty good shape right here. Another good spots kind of like that is back here, laying down right in the corner. You have a bit of grass here. You have the sunlight coming through. You're super far away. If someone's trying to shoot you from the head glitch, good luck. Like, they might be able to hit you because your body is exposed, but you're so far away, they're not going to be able to get this hit before somebody else who should be in the hard point with you is able to actually get that kill. Or maybe you can throw a smoke, something like that. I don't actually have a smoke right now. I got my pub stuff on right now. But yeah, if you have a smoke, you can smoke yourself out. It's going to be super important as well. Typically, I probably wouldn't hold down the hard point from this side, just because there's so many different ways for people to shoot you from the back. So you want to be facing towards the inside of the map. Because if we take a look here, we're at the edge of the map, right? So we want to have our backs to the edge of the map, because, like, let's say, obviously you wouldn't stand here, but no one's going to shoot you in the back if you're here, right? Whereas if you're on this side, you're facing this way, you can get shot from pretty much anywhere. So you don't want to be doing that. So I think, with that being said, this is P5. Like I said, go back through here. Hopefully you guys are kind of saying these things to yourself in your head as I walk by each of these parts. Right, I'm at top carpets right here. And this is back to P1. Oh, last couple secrets for P1. We talked about shooting through the floor, which is good. But also, you can shoot through here, right? If someone's on the other side, it's a good spot to hold down, right? And another thing you should be aware of as well for P1 is if someone's in that hard point, you can shoot them from here, right? You can shoot into P1 at the back right here. And this is actually a really good spot to get those kills, to kill out your opponent, rather than trying to come around the corner slow like that. Because if they're laying down, they can also kind of head glitch on this piece of wood right here. They can also shoot through that. So if they even hear you at all, they can just start shooting you. They can smoke out this area. They can put a trophy, whatever. But if you're laying down, you can see up there. I can barely see up there, but they can see down into here very easily. My entire body is exposed, and I'm laying down. It's a bad angle for me to cover this. So if anything, I might want to go here. I can still get shot through here, but also I can't really be notified by somebody walking because they're not very close to me. Shoot, get shot from up there. Let me see. If you're going to be shooting at top mid, maybe you want to go right here, get some cover right here. These little bits, right, like here, you can't actually shoot through these. Like, these actually stop your bullets. You are exposed on both sides of this, though, so you'd be very ballsy to do something like this, but it's good to know that you can hide behind these a little bit, This one's probably actually a little bit better if you wanted to. Another good spot right here, shooting that way towards carpets. All right, let's see right here. This is actually a really good spot here if you want to shoot towards top mid over there as well. And yeah, I think that is it. I think we've covered literally every single hard point, every single call out point, all the good hiding spots for the entirety of Ramazza. Alrighty, yeah, that's it.